It was
Absolutely.
so interesting. Well, and I'll tell you, my family just did it again, and all of us had one value change at least. And it was a great opportunity to say, what happened? Did I miss
Yeah.
something? How are you thinking differently? What's influenced you? My son, his number one core value was justice, and now it's forgiveness. And I was like, talk to me about that. And he's like, I just think the world would be better if we were all forgiving each other, and everybody deserves a second chance. And so these are concepts he's thinking about I didn't know. And it gave me an
Well,
opportunity to
I
learn
love
from
that
better.
personally. I mean, forgiveness just in general. I mean, I have that.
Yep.
I've told the story to you before of the presentation that I did,
Mhm.
and the guy had his as forgiveness. So now you and your son and this guy are the only two I've ever seen as that being the top core value out of now what 3,500 people that have
Right.
done it. So but isn't that telling? And then it allows
So
him to
interesting.
tell you amazing story, and you're learning what an incredible person that you've raised and a heart that wants to think that way. It's just I don't know. It's touchy-feely, yeah, and
It
it's weird for
is.
or talking about touchy-feely stuff, but it's getting up in the morning and drafting a new will for somebody, it doesn't put a spring in my step after 23 years at practicing law, right? But getting to meet with a family and hearing like a story like that,
Yep.
what we find changes a lot in the COREnology report, and I don't know about you, is the other kind of gradients, like communication
Right.
styles.
Yep.
A lot of a lot of times we'll find when we get that report that mom and dad think communication is really good within the family, but the kids feel they're not being listened to or have the ability to participate. And that's a fun one. That's a fun metric to see change
Yep.
over time, where next year kids feel like they're much more engaged. Yeah, it's really cool to see how that evolves.